The little horn is the CIA and the organized crime, Blackwater and all that. If you look at the part where President George H.W. Bush reigned, you see that he'd been in part of this governmental body of the United States for a long time. He was in charge of somewhat, had a position somewhat, long before Reagan got there, from the way it looked, or during the reign of Reagan. But anyway, when you see these things here, you have to question. He was a part of the Iran Contra scandal, and he was exonerated through the Oliver Norton taking the rap, as you say. Now, let's look at this here. And it waxed great, even it waxed great, verse 10, even to the hosts of heaven. And it cast down some of the hosts and all the stars to the ground. These are the nations that of Abraham, came out of Abraham, and stamped upon them. These are the ones that it says China was in favor of, because all of these here has a significance. It's a part of Bible prophecy. Yes, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of his sanctuary was cast down. In other words, the daily sacrifice was the law God gave to Moses to give to the children of Israel. Man, this was taken away and replaced with the law called democracy, which came, by the way, was created by the forefathers of the United States of America and the European nations, the Gentile. And an host was given him against the daily sacrifice by reason of transgression. And it cast down the truth to the ground and practice and prosper. Then I heard one saint speak unto another saint said unto that certain saint, which spake, how long shall the vision concerning the daily sacrifice and the transgression of desolation to be given, both the sanctuary and the host to be treaded underfoot? In other words, how long was God going to allow the law which he gave to Moses to be taken away from the children of Abraham, the children, the house of Jacob, and leave these vile nations in control of this law? The reason I'm showing you these things, next in some of my recordings, I have some very serious things to show you concerning these matters, how far these people go, which peoples do not consider. They don't understand the depths and the meaning of hate. But what God is getting ready to allow to come upon us have been in the hearts of these peoples who go and invade and take from other nations. Sooner or later, we all become victimized by that man who said he was your protector. We all going to become a product of his sin because we allows him to continue. And as long as he said, I am working in your interest and protecting your rights, is what Jews believe in, but we don't consider God. We don't fear God. We don't understand what he's done. He's not done against the flesh. He's done it against a God. And when we allow these things to go forward, we just as guilty as he is. We can't say President George Bush was the trigger part of these things. He told us, spoke concerning these things in Bible prophecy. It's not God's fault that we go and pick up the wrong book. We picked the wrong book and chose the wrong doctrine out of malice, and said we have a right to choose what religion we want. Yes, but you have a right to drink and digest that which is good for the body and not that which destroys the body. You have a responsibility to choose where you want to spend eternity, whether it be in lake of fire or eternal peace. That is your choice. And when you arrive at your destination, your final destination, when the last prayer have been prayed and the last sermon have been preached, and you have spoke your last word and you're standing in judgment before the God of gods and the Lord of lords, then you must accept your faith according to your heart, the way you thought. Because God is going to judge according to truth. According to truth. There's no way we can say, I thought. No. We all have a responsibility. As long as we take and we seek things of the flesh and we consider not the spirit, how one's supposed to be treated, and only think about ourselves, we're going to always judge in our favor, even though it's wrong. We're going to do this. And we're going to be despised, the man that comes and tells us. We're going to despise him that comes and brings us truth because we don't want to hear the truth. But not understanding that God sent this man before us to reveal the things that's done, that he have a charge given him by God to speak such things. And if a man come before you and speak such bold things before you, said he done the will of God, not out of money. He's done this faithfully because he's a God-sent man, and you don't hear him, then he can't do nothing but dust the dust off his feet. Wash his hand and flee from you, because you is the product of your own destruction. 14. Daniel 8:14. And he said unto me, unto 2,300 days, then shall the sanctuary be cleansed. And it came to pass, when I, even I, Daniel, had seen the vision, and sought for the meaning, then behold, there stood before me as the appearance of a man. And I heard a man's voice between the banks of Ulai, which called and said, Gabriel, make this man to understand the vision. So he came near where I stood, and when he came, I was afraid, and fell upon my face. But he said unto me, understand, O Son of man, for at the time of the end shall be the visions. We are here. We have arrived here. Now, as he was speaking with me, I was in a deep sleep on my face toward the ground. But he touched me and set me upright. And he said, behold, I will make thee know what shall be in the last end of the nation. For at the time appointed the end shall be. The ram which thou sawest, having 2 horns, are the kings of Media and Persia. Media and Persia. This is Bin Laden and the Afghanistan. And the rough goat is the king of Greece, and the great horn is between his eyes is the first king. The first war of World War III is the first war leading to World War III. And this man, this nation came out of Greece because Greece is where the law of democracy was born. And any which embraced that law called democracy, there's a family, there's out of a family tree, have a long history of invaders who was pirates of the earth, who went to and fro out of nations, conquering and to conquer. That's what